Do you have like a certain type in men, like look-wise?
If you looked at my track history, it would look like you literally just like walked into the DMV.
If I tell you I love you, you better say it back. I don't say that shit to just anybody, you know?
Like there's an archetype of guy that is, and it's like just insecure little boy.
Yeah, what's the craziest thing you've done for a man?
Well, first of all, the Clinton situation, like I knew that was happening and still was with him.
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy?
Oh God, that's like...
As a reminder, Talk To is brought to you by Better Picks and their new 2000X lineups. If you like making sports more fun to watch and making a lot of money, Better Picks might be right for you. Better Picks is the easiest way to win 2,000 times your money. The NFL season is heating up, and I promise you there's nothing that makes these games more exciting than having a chance to win 2,000 times your money while watching. $10 to $20,000. All the way up to $100K just by watching football. Download Better and play Better Picks. Download Better.
Play Better Picks.
Welcome back to Talk To Her. Today's guest is Miss Brooke over here. Can I get a clap for her? Then we got Stevie down here that just about nipped off my finger for a treat. Hartley, of course. And then Charlie. Hello.
Hello.
So what you doing?
I'm nervous. I'm scared.
What are you nervous for?
I just like never go on podcasts, I feel like, or other podcasts that aren't mine. So I get like,
so
we don't bite.
special.
We're the easiest people
you
to talk
said,
to.
let's have some wine. I'm like, yes.
I had to.
I feel like it's tradition. You have to have wine when you're sitting in here, though.
I do, and I just like envisioned like me meeting you for the first time, and we had to be drinking.
That makes sense.
That does make sense. It makes a lot
Yeah.
of sense. Besides the other night when we went out, that was Harriet.
Yeah, Harriet came out. Has anyone else ever invited you on like their podcast?
Yeah, I mean, I've gone on a lot of podcasts, but I haven't in like a long time, and I always drink before.
Yeah.
No matter what. I don't know why. I do it literally as my job, and I still like am scared.
Because when I'm drinking, I feel like I can yap away.
Me too.
Chelsea has a dog that looks just like this one. Her name's Maggie.
I have a cat dog, like a cat that acts like a dog.
That's okay. I'll see where you dress it in clothes.
I do. I have to dress him in clothes or he won't. He literally, he can rearrange furniture. He's only 7 pounds, and he's so ferocious and horrible and awful. And I love him.
You dress him in clothes?
Yeah,
I've
like
never
he
seen
thinks he
anyone
can't
dress a
move because
cat.
cats are like scared to like he like topples over when he wears it. So if we need to like cook or something, we'll put his little Lakers jersey on.
I love that. I saw one where you put like a hat on him.
Yeah, he has a little like wife beater. I don't think we're supposed to say wife beater anymore. Or he has like a little
I
tank
think it's
top,
appropriate.
and he looks
Can't
like
say
Leo
wife beater
Skeppy.
anymore.
I don't know. Well, I guess if you think about it, it's like
Oh.
Why'd you agree to come on here?
first of all because I'm your biggest fan.
Aw.
I literally am so obsessed with you. I feel like I gravitate toward anyone who like not to be rude, but everyone you get like a lot of like hate on the internet. I feel like not like.
Yep.
Just because it's like people are like upset that you like blew up so quickly, and so it made me like love you more because I'm like, you just take it. I cannot take hate. I hate it.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes I take it. And other times I'm just like, fuck you, you know?
No, but I love it. You ran with it, and now like, didn't you just like start an app?
Yeah, it's called the POOKIE app.
See, that's great. Like, I'm just like, I love that you've like seized the moment, and I'm upset. Talk to a best name ever. Who came up with that, by the way?
That one right
Me.
there.
You're a genius.
Thank you.
I always thought it was like going to be like somebody like brought it to you. That's so funny.
Nope.
And Tana and I literally fought over you. She's like, she thinks that you hate her.
I love Tana. That's
I
the one
know.
person I was like, okay, if I meet anybody, I gotta meet Tana.
I know that. I saw you say that in a video, like at the poker tournament, and I was like,
Oh, I
she
love
loves you.
Tana.
But she's like, no, she's ignoring me.
Why
I
does she
love
think
Tana.
that?
Well, now we know it's a misunderstanding, but
Oh,
I think
yeah.
it's like just like lost in translation somewhere. But like,
I think we play phone tag. Like, she'll ignore me for 3 days, and I'll ignore her for like a week because I don't ever check my phone.
I feel like both of y'all are just all over the place.
Yeah, we are.
So
she's
it's, like,
hard to get a
hard.
hold of,
Yeah.
and she's hard to get in a room.
I can't remember where she was when I was texting her a few weeks ago. She was on vacation somewhere. Was she in Paris?
Maybe Hawaii. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
No, it was Hawaii.
No, it was Paris.
she was in Paris.
Did she not go to Paris?
That's what I thought. I thought
maybe
it was
no,
Paris.
maybe it was Hawaii. I don't know.
Tana goes everywhere. I
She
don't
goes
know.
everywhere. I never know where she is.
You should go to the poker tournaments with her.
I can't play poker. She keeps like wanting to teach me how to play, but I've never played, and I feel like she keeps going, just play in the tournament. I'm like, you don't start playing poker in a tournament.
Yeah, you can't.
But
Don't
there's,
listen to
like,
her.
that.
I did it.
Really?
Yeah.
Like you learned in the tournament, or you learned and immediately? did the
I
tournament?
learned a few things before I went, but I didn't know exactly what I was doing, so I just kind of winged it. I had more fun just being there, sitting at the table, talking to all these people I've
I
never
think
met.
That's
so.
the fun part. But I don't know. I'm hoping for like beginner's luck, but I also just feel like I don't want to be embarrassed.
What was I?
That's
I was
fair.
like 50th out of 80 out.
Yeah, no, you did a lot better.
I
than
lasted
that.
for a
That's
while.
not bad.
But then the guy beside me, I can't remember which one it was. I think it was the guy who had the weird glasses on. What was his name? He was helping me out. I don't think he was supposed to, but he was.
I'd be cheating.
Well, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I was like, well, can I lay this down? He was like, yeah, you can lay that down. I was like, okay, whatever, he's helping me out.
Well, you did well. That's better than I would have done. I would have gotten out immediately, and then
He said it lasts like up to 8 hours. So I was like, fuck this, I want to go mingle. So I put like all in, and I was like, I know I ain't got nothing because like my cards didn't go together. And they're like, oh, you're out. And I was like,
you sacrificed your
man,
spot on
I got
purpose.
out.
That's so me. I'm like, I gotta go. I went to a movie premiere last night, and like I was literally 20 minutes into the movie, and I'm thinking like, how am I gonna tell my friend next to me that I'm leaving? Like I cannot sit through this. And
You went sing Gladiator too?
yeah,
Is
it was really good, but I got too drunk and I
Oh.
was like spinning, and I was like, I have to go. But
Those are the worst. Like when you get into bed and you got the spins. I normally have to like open my eyes. And I'm like, oh, no.
I cannot hang like I. How old are you?
21.
Oh my god, how old are you?
21.
Ooh, oh my god, I would do anything to be 21 again. When I was 21, I could drink like a fucking tank, but now I'm not kidding. I had maybe like 3 glasses of champagne, and I was throwing up all night.
What?
Throwing up all this morning.
How old are you?
20. I'm about to be 28.
When's your
What? I
birthday?
would not have guessed that.
In a couple days, the 26th.
Happy birthday! Yay!
But I'm like, it's people say it and you don't believe it. It's like, oh, I can drink forever, but I swear, like the 25 mark, you can just like no longer do it.
I'm just not
Maybe
much
if you-
of a drinker, I don't guess.
Really?
I mean, I can be, but I have to be like
I was about to say,
in a
why are you
crowd
lying?
with people. I have to be in like
sometimes
the
I
right
like
crowd or
reason.
something. Like if I'm just watching a movie or something at home, I can't drink or anything. But if I'm out like boogieing at a party or something, now I can.
Well,
I, can
I
throw
feel like
down some
that's
liquor.
everyone, right?
No, I almost like prefer to drink in like a really like calm setting, like
I don't
just
know what
at
just
dinner.
led you
I
on your
can't.
nose.
I don't either. I didn't know if I imagined it or not.
I don't know what that was. I just seen him fly away. I was like, what the fuck was that?
I think it was a flea.
Probably.
Wait, they can't fly, can they?
Fleas?
Yeah.
They jump.
Well, I don't know. I figured out this year roaches can fly.
What?
Yeah, roaches can fly.
I don't want to know that information, to be
I'm
honest.
scared of bugs. I gotta do my research. When it
Are
starts
you-
flying at me, I'm gone.
I feel like you would be one to kill a bug. Like if I were to tell you there was a bug, you'd be like, oh, I got it.
Now, if it's a spider, that's okay. But a bug, I'm probably gonna sit on the floor and cry.
Is a spider not a bug?
Yeah, it is.
It's
a
an
bug.
insect, I think.
Wait, isn't it? No, it's an arachnid. You know what? You beat me to it, but I was so excited to share that fact.
I don't even know what arachnid is.
I think it means they have 8 legs or something.
Ew. Like a centipede?
I think
Those
a
are
centipede
sick.
has like 1,000 legs.
Oh. Those are
Got
sick.
my goals.
Yeah, those are sick.
I'm not a big bug person.
I'm not either.
Is anybody?
No, I would hope not.
All right, y'all. I'm trying to get Chelsea to lock her man down before Christmas.
Damn, let's not talk about my dating life, please. What are you getting, Pookie?
I think I'm going to get him some new work boots for Christmas and maybe like some more shirts and such. He needs some more pants, I tell you that much.
Oh, that's sweet. I like that.
Now, I know you're not like officially with your mans just yet, but here's what I'm thinking. We get him a Chairman Pro Electric full shaver because I know that man is woolly. He's got to be. That way he can get a nice, clean, and smooth shave.
Okay.
Or he can keep a rugged 5 o'clock shadow and just match Pookie. Which do you prefer? You like that clean cut or some stubble?
A little bit of both. As long as he uses Manscaped, I'm cool with it.
The whole thing's so easy to use and it's waterproof. It's got a travel lock on it too for when he's traveling like on a business trip or even just a weekend getaway, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Plus, both of the interchangeable blade heads are skin safe. And they're designed to reduce skin irritation and razor burn. That way the skin stays smooth and comfortable.
So it sounds like when I make it official, I should get one for my man, too.
Yeah, of course, why not? But if he's a real man, he should already have one. So if you're looking for a thoughtful and practical gift he'll actually use and love, the Chairman Pro is the way to go. Get 20% off and free shipping with the code TUAH at manscaped.com. That's 20% off and free shipping with the code TUAH at manscaped.com. My schedule has been so crazy. I have never traveled this much in my life, but I'm just so grateful.
Yeah, same. But sometimes I completely zone out from all the social interaction.
Man, you're telling me, you know I need my chill time. That's why I like Vi hemp gummies to relax and unwind after a long day. I love that they're made with natural ingredients and they don't make me feel groggy in the morning.
Oh, yeah. You think we can get Granny to try a few?
Who knows about that girl? You can't ever tell about her. They also have zero THC products. If THC isn't for you, you can still take advantage of their CBD line. With products that are designed for sleep, focus, and energy that'll keep you glowing all year long.
Granny might be more into those.
One of my favorite parts, the products come from independently owned American farms. And VIA ships to nearly almost all states of the U.S. In discreet packaging directly to your door with worry-free guarantee. No medical card required.
We'll for sure need to unwind and recharge with VIA after this week.
So if you're looking for a way to elevate your wellness routine, check out VIA Hemp at VIIA.co/Tuah. And right now, VIA is having a huge holiday sale. And for a limited time, you can save up to 25% off the site-wide. Plus 50% off for select items and bundles. So if you're 21 plus, check out our link for VIA in the description.
What are your thoughts on like rodents though? Like,
I don't mind them. I feel bad for them.
Like
me
rats?
too. I had a mouse in
Yeah.
I lived in a sorority house and it was like an old house. So obviously you have like rodents. There was a mouse in my room and I was so excited about it. I was like, we cannot trap him. He was so cute. And I'm like, I swear to God, he was like animated. He had like big
ears.
Huge ears, and like people were like, there were talks of him for weeks. Everyone's like, I think like there's a mouse in the house. I swear I've been hearing it. And
you've been hanging out with him. He's
yeah,
been hanging out with you in
well,
your
I was
room.
sitting so quiet in my room one day and all of a sudden I saw him peek over my trash can and I was like, oh my God. Like he's first of all the cutest thing I've ever seen. I called my house mom and I was like, listen to me. I saw the mouse. We cannot kill the mouse. Like, he's so cute. Please do not kill the mouse. She's like, I promise I won't kill the mouse. A couple days later, I'm sitting at my desk typing away and I go to sit on my foot. Like, I stand up to sit on my foot and there's a mouse trap on my foot, like one of the sticky, inhumane ones.
Those are so sad.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, I cannot believe this woman, whatever. The mouse is already attached.
Did you get him
literally
off?
So the mouse is stuck to your foot.
The mouse trap and the mouse are stuck to my foot, and now and he's still alive. So I fucking scream bloody murder, and everyone comes to rescue the mouse. I'm so mad at my house mom. I'm like, how dare you? Because at least like do like a humane trap where you like snap its little neck and then he like doesn't suffer. So all of us, every girl in the house, took the mouse outside on the little trap, used olive oil to try to get him off the little trap, finally got him off, and I swear to God, you guys, I sound like I'm making it up. Hawk comes like from the sky and grabs him. It sounds like a made up story. I'm like, nobody's ever gonna, like, if people hadn't witnessed it, nobody would believe me.
That would have traumatized me so
It was
bad.
I never forgave her. Wendy, my house mom, count your days.
That's so funny.
I have an aunt named Wendy. I understand.
So you were in a sorority?
I was.
What school did you go to?
U of A.
U of A. What is that?
University of Arizona.
Arizona.
So, honestly,
I said Virginia.
University of Arizona. It's like one of the biggest party schools.
So that's where you grew up, right?
Yeah.
Oh, what was your home life like?
Oh, I'm like not the best, honestly. But
agree.
wait, I'm a granny kid too.
Are you really?
Yeah, I was watching your clips earlier, and I was like, oh my God, we can relate.
Yeah, we're gonna click good.
Did you always live with your grandparents, or just
It's like after I was 9 months old, I lived with my
okay.
granny.
See,
When did
I
you
was,
start
like-
living with yours?
when I was 9 years old? So
Oh, look.
kind of different,
Yeah, we got it working out here.
but it's the best. Did you like it?
I love it.
Me
I still
too.
live with her.
Really?
Yeah.
I love that.
I love my granny.
Wait, where do you live?
It's like an hour south of Nashville.
Oh my God, I feel like you're like more country than most people I like meet from Nashville. Like you sound more country than honestly
you
any other
definitely
person
are.
I've ever met in my entire life. Like it's like more south than Nashville. Is that possible?
Yeah, it's
yes.
kind of out in the boondocks. We don't have really much. We got like a Taco Bell and
A Dollar
McDonald's.
General.
That's all you
about
need
it.
in my
We just
opinion.
got
I
a
agree.
Zaxby's. We did just get a Zaxby's though.
What's a Zaxby's?
What?
Never heard of that.
That's my favorite chicken joint.
Really?
Yeah, you haven't ever had Zaxby's?
No, I haven't.
Wait, so where are you originally
Whoa.
from?
I'm from Arizona. It's like
They don't have Zaxby's
we like
in
cosplay
Arizona?
country over there.
Oh.
No Zaxby's, no chicken joints, honestly.
Y'all have
Wait, we've been to Arizona, like Scottsdale.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
like around where I'm from.
Okay.
It's hot there.
Too hot.
Yeah.
It was really hot there. You still close with your granny?
I am. Well, she has dementia, so she like is nonverbal now. But
Aw.
bless her heart. But I go home and
Sarah.
like I still go home to my grandparents. Me and my grandpa are super close, and they're so sweet. They've been together since they were 13.
Oh.
Yeah, 13 years
sweet.
old. They've been together. They got married when they were 19, and he's so cute. He takes care of her. She can't like walk, speak, or do anything now. So he like puts her little hair in a ponytail,
That's so sweet.
and her nails are always red because her nails were always red like my whole life, and he paints them for her. It's so cute.
Stop.
That's adorable. When
It's
are you
like
gonna get
horrible and
married?
sad, but so cute. I want to get married immediately.
You're seeing someone right now, right?
I am.
How's it going?
It's going really well. It's my first healthy relationship in my entire life.
Now, I heard a story earlier today in which I heard the story before, but I didn't know it was you.
Oh,
the
no.
whole Clinton Kane guy.
Yeah,
I did not know that was you.
it was, unfortunately.
Did that traumatize you any?
It traumatized me completely.
That's just bizarre.
It
That
was
man, I don't know.
the most insane thing I've ever been through, but that was my last serious relationship, and that was like over 2 years ago, or like almost 3 years ago.
But you got a healthy relationship now, right?
Yes. It's
Good.
like I've never met, or I've never like, you know, when like someone really wants to be with you right away, and you obviously just like don't want to be with that person.
Yeah.
That's what I do every
Me.
single time.
You sound just like me
Chelsea,
right now.
we actually talked about getting high tonight and having a pros and cons list and figuring out what she's got going on over here.
Yeah, listen to me. It's like a canon event when you're young. Like when I was 21, that was like my thing. I'm like, ew, you like me? I've got to go.
Yes, and I've also know nothing but toxic relationships. So I'm
Yeah.
like,
That's
oh,
how I
he's
was.
good. I'm scared.
Look
I gotta
at me.
go.
I'm in a healthy relationship.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
Wait, good for you. Honestly, you're ahead of the game at 21. It took me so long, and like a million people can tell you, but until you like learn it for yourself,
Yeah.
like you're just not gonna. It's just gonna keep happening. But I finally like, I went into this and I was like, he's too sure about me, and I like.
It scared you a little bit?
It did. It scared me because I was like I know that the progression of this is like we just date immediately and there will be nothing wrong with him, and that like freaked me out. But I was like, let me just try it one time, and it's like the best thing I ever did. I was like, okay, thank God.
I felt that way too.
So how did you meet him?
He's just like a mutual friend, or we had a mutual friend, but he was in a relationship for a long time, and so he never came around. I just like heard talks of him, and then we finally met, and I immediately was like, please date me.
Aw.
That's sweet. What's he
Yeah.
do to like be romantic?
Everything. He makes my life so much easier. He cooks and he cleans, and he's so like, he's such a like a housewife.
So
And
would
I'm
we
not-
know who he is? If
No.
You said no. Okay.
Which I love.
No, that's a
also.
good thing.
I had a phase of like wanting to be with the talent. Don't.
I don't dream of it.
Yeah, I just wanted someone with like a exciting life, and like that usually comes with like being an artist, being like a comedian or whatever it was, and it never
Maybe not the
ended well.
comedian.
Never the
Every
comedian.
person I've ever talked to about is always like, don't date someone that's like a celebrity or like.
Yeah, like it's just horrible, and like I have a problem with like adapting my life to somebody else's. So if they're doing something like crazy and exciting, it's like I don't have time to do anything for
Yeah.
myself. So I'd rather have somebody who just like
And I feel like
has a normal
you would
job.
always be like comparing yourself to him, you know?
yeah, and like
Especially if you're both like
it
in
makes-
the public eye.
it makes guys insecure. Like I would never feel weird about like a guy having like success, but guys always feel weird about
Yeah.
girls having success. It's weird.
Cough, cough, Zach Bryan.
Yeah. Wait, what are your guys' thoughts on Zach Bryan? Why am I talking like I'm country now? I'm literally cosplaying.
That shit, I don't know. That shit fucked me up a little bit because, like, I liked them two together, but he didn't have to go and do all that to her.
And I was
No.
such a big fangirl of Zach Bryan. Like, it was crazy. And now I'm like,
I'm depressed. I'm his biggest fan.
Yeah, same.
Like he was like my number one artist on Spotify. I was gagged when Brianna started dating him, and he blocked me. First of all, I went to go, like, my boyfriend sent me his Instagram the other day because I was like, can I try like check something really quick? Blocked me.
why?
I don't know.
like,
for
that
no
TikTok
reason?
is like, what do you say fuck me for?
Yeah. Well, have you
I could go check.
have you ever talked about him on a podcast?
Yeah,
or
well,
anything?
yes, but he
That might
blocked
be
me.
why.
He blocked me beforehand, but I think just because like I had met him through Brianna, so I think
Oh.
anyone even like slightly affiliated with Brianna, he blocked. But I was like,
I wonder if he blocked me.
I caught a stray.
I'm going to go look now.
If you've ever spoken about him, you're blocked.
We did speak about him when we had BRYAN, and I think that's when like things were like rough. between
Yeah,
them,
because it
and
was
we
like
didn't know.
nobody knew that they were broken
Yeah.
up at that time, and I think she kind of like alluded to it.
Yes.
She was like, "I wish I never dated someone famous."
Yes, and I was like, something's up. So I
Like,
like
I
felt
don't
bad
have
for
anything
asking.
personally bad to say about him. His team was really good to us when we done, like, the revival thing with him.
Oh, you did that?
Yeah.
Oh, how
But
fun!
the whole team was, like, really good to us. But now him, I never actually had a conversation with him, like, to his face to where I could tell you if he was nice or not.
I did, and I
So-
thought like we had like this amazing night. I went to Cleveland to do Plan Brie live, and he was there, and I was like, I didn't know he was gonna be there, and I'm his biggest fan, so I was like, oh shit. And best night ever. He was so nice. I thought that they were like great, and apparently he's the biggest loser of all time.
That's what I'm saying.
It was just too similar to the Clinton situation for me to not be like, oh, I hate this man.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like there's an archetype of guy that is, and it's like just insecure little fucking bitch boy,
Yes.
and I can't get behind it.
We're about to be blocked after this podcast.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't
Well,
either.
I'm already
I
blocked, so
don't
now I'm like,
care.
fuck. Like,
Yeah.
What changed y'all's taste in men?
I don't, honest to God, I feel like the last time I really went through it, I was like, please, if you love yourself at all, do not put yourself in this position again. And it's like, you know, when you know something's going to be bad and you do it anyway.
Yeah, I've been there in one of those, but I don't know.
Well, you and Pookie had like a long, like startup kind of. You have like one of the very, very few situationships into relationship tropes. Because that never happens for literally anybody except for you.
It was worth waiting for, though.
Yeah.
Like, I knew there was some good behind him, so I'm getting it all now, I guess.
See,
He's a little peach.
I love that though, because it was like, I don't know. I just like every situationship I've ever been in, I obviously want it to turn into a relationship, and it obviously never did. And so I love to see somebody else live my dream.
This is the first one I've succeeded in. I'm glad the other ones didn't work out. I got the man of my fucking dreams.
It worked out the way it did.
I'm glad it did
Like,
too.
I have never seen her ever act like that towards a man.
Like,
and
you
at
know,
first-
you see people in like public that hold hands and they'll kiss and shit. That makes me want to throw up and die. But like,
Until
if he
it's
does
you.
it to me, I'm like, shit, okay, you know.
That's
I'm
how
not
it always
like that.
is. I was always so miserable seeing everyone else happy, and now that I'm happy, I'm like, ugh. Like I'm like skipping
That's why like
through
I can't
fields.
even get mad at her because I'm like, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. She's
And
happy.
I
whatever.
like usually I would be like, okay, well, why would you want to be with someone who like wasn't sure about you right away? But I loved like what he said about like how he like wanted to make sure that he could give you exactly what you wanted. I'm like, Pookie won over the audience. I completely subscribe to the idea that a guy should be more into the girl. And
I
like,
agree. I think it's
I love my boyfriend. I'm obsessed with my boyfriend. But I like, one time a girl told me she's married and like happily married, and she was like, marry the guy who likes you more than you like him. And I feel like it started out that way, and now I'm just like so obsessed with him.
Good. When did you tell him you loved him?
And
who
I
said
told
it
you,
first?
it's historically in every relationship I've ever been in, I've always said it first. I can't help it. If I know, I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah.
And I can't shut the fuck up. But I did exactly what you did. I was drunk.
Oh God.
And I vaguely remember it, and I wish I didn't. But like, I was like, I have secret. I was like, I have a secret. He's like, what the fuck is your secret? And then I told him.
you.
And I told him like literally so early on into our relationship. But we had a majorly accelerated relationship too.
but
like,
he said it back, right?
yeah.
Pookie didn't say it back.
Pookie didn't say it back?
No, the first time I said it, he was like, what the fuck did this bitch just say to me?
Well, but didn't you say it when you guys were like not dating?
Yeah, and we were also hammered.
And having sex.
Yeah, sometimes. Okay, that's
Don't say that, Go-Go. His mama watches this.
Yeah, you already said it. It's fine.
Yeah, during
I've had that happen to me, and so you don't usually assume that someone means it because it's like obviously your judgment is clouded in that moment. So I probably wouldn't have said it back either if someone said it to me in that situation.
Fair enough.
But I don't think anything's weird about the girl saying it first.
Normally,
Me trying to like normalize. I'm like,
I don't either, but I just can't bring myself to it.
really?
Like I can't.
I have to like beat her when she's like about to leave or something. I'm like, okay, bye, I love you.
No,
you know,
to
she's
you,
like, bye.
I tell
I'm like,
you guys I love you,
you
all the
didn't
time.
say I love you.
No, I say it all the time to y'all.
half the time I don't ever hear it, and I'm like, did you say it? And you're like, yeah, I said it. And I'm like, okay, and I'll go on about my day. I get so offended. If I tell you I love you, you better say it back. I don't say that shit to just anybody, you know?
I agree. I think every time I've ever said I love you to someone, I am very confident that they love me back. I wouldn't say it if I didn't think they loved me back.
That's like me looking at this guy over here. I love you.
See, that's
like,
the response I'm afraid of
oh.
getting.
We didn't get very far. Do you have like a certain type in men, like look-wise?
If you looked at my track history, it would look like you literally just like walked into the DMV. Like I've never. Every guy is so like different from one another. It's like I can't believe I've even found people that different.
Okay, same. I feel like I don't have a set type either. It's like all over the place.
I don't, but it's because I usually don't date for looks.
Same.
So it could really be anybody.
Yeah.
And sometimes I wish I was dating for looks.
I'm trying to think. I'm like, do I have a certain type? Do I?
You don't
They've all
know?
had like dark hair.
And, like blue
Kind
eyes.
of.
Besides
That's a type.
that one,
Yeah.
buzz cut.
You had a buzz cut? I love a buzz cut.
Well, he ended up is that what you call that, a buzz cut?
Are you talking about? We can cut that out.
Avery cut that out.
Is that who you're talking
Yeah.
about? Well, he has dark hair, but Haliey drove him crazy to the point where he shaved his head.
that is so admirable.
We're still okay terms, I think, for the most part. So I don't think I drove him too fucking crazy. I mean, he's still keeping it bald.
Did he tell you that, or was it was implied?
It was like right after they like ended things. The next time I seen him, I was like, I texted Haliey and I said, he's bald. And she was like, what? And I was like, he's bald.
Bald or buzz cut? Because those are two very
I
different
seen
things.
him. I seen him from afar, so I was like, this motherfucker.
Like bald enough.
Yes, I was like, because he used to have a head full of hair. And next time I seen him, I was like, this bitch made him shave his head.
Honestly, so me though. Like every time I get out of a relationship, I have to have like a drastic change to my
Yeah.
whole person. But I also changed my I hate to admit this, but in all my relationships until this one, I've changed my entire personality to match them. So it's like I was just like literally riding horses, like thinking I was country in my last relationship. It's like I didn't need to do all of that.
Dude, I seen that on your like Instagram. You ride horses.
And on
I
it,
was like,
I
okay,
found out
girl.
I liked it, so I committed to the bit, and like I still love horses and stuff. But I did that fully for a man.
What's the craziest thing you've done for a man?
Well, first of all, the Clinton situation, like I knew that was happening and still was with him for like a good month.
I feel like every girl has that Delulu.
Yeah,
moment,
when you're
though.
just like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick
Like
beside
you
him.
try to make it work, you know.
Yeah, but why? Like that was like,
No, that was too fucking far. That
Yeah.
right there would have got him a brick
Yeah.
over the head from my end, but
I needed somebody to talk some sense into me, but I couldn't tell my friends. So
we
I was
got
just
friends like that
Yeah.
need some serious help with the men they pick.
But I feel like it's a normal stage. Everyone goes through it.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
also if you're lying to your friends, ever get rid of that guy, because it's like
Yeah.
that's how I know every single time. Like if I am embarrassed to tell my friends something, like I should not be with that person.
I'm trying to convince myself that my one friend that I have is just going back to the same guy until she gets tired of him, and then she's just gonna like give him the boot. But I don't know if we're gonna get there, Chelsea.
Wait, what are your guys' thoughts on like the theory, like go back until you hate him?
I think
We
you should do
say
it because
that
I've done
every
it.
time. Like
Really?
Yes, that's what we tell our
I've-
friends.
Feel that way. I've done it.
But my problem is I'm not confident enough that I can make like ever hate them.
Do you keep in touch with your ex or anything?
I
I don't either.
I can't think of one ex that would even still be in the same room as me, to be honest.
That's fair enough.
At
Like,
all.
are you all,
Maybe in
all
high
on
school.
bad terms?
All of them. But like every relationship that I've had has been like a real extreme like circumstance where it's like
I feel like neither one of the two I know about are like your fault though.
I mean,
that's
and
how
you
I
said-
feel too, but also it's like at what point am I the problem, you know? Like
That's fair.
how many times can something like that happen and it's like, wait, maybe it's you.
I don't think it's you.
Well, thank you. Well, I think it's my choices. Like I think I'm like, again, I was going for these guys that I was like, this is going to be a huge mess. I should do this.
You did it for the plot.
I did
That's what
it all
matters.
for the
Exactly what
plot,
I
but
was
then I got like real like trauma in the process.
It happens. I don't talk to either one of mine. I mean, I'm not on bad terms with them or anything, but I don't talk to them either. It's
Yeah.
like, you know.
You shouldn't because you're in.
Hell yeah, I'm happy over
committed
here. Keep that
relationship
bullshit
now.
away
Yeah.
from me.
Yeah, I don't want my boyfriend talking to any of his exes, and I'll avoid mine too. Although, like, I guess that's not even by choice. Like,
You let your boyfriend have girlfriends?
yeah, oh yeah,
I think I'm okay with it too. As long as I know they're just girlfriends.
safe.
Now, if I see something else in there, you done for.
This is like my first time I've ever been in a relationship. It felt like
You don't have to worry about
really
anything.
trust him. Yeah,
I agree with that.
I'm usually like a go through their following, look at every single photo they've ever posted, see if he's liked them and when.
All the tag photos, like
Yeah.
that's me.
That's what I was telling her last night. Pookie set his phone down beside me, and I heard him over there snoring. I was like, looking at the phone, looking at the TV, looking at the phone, looking at the TV. And I was like, I trust him. I rolled over and went to bed. I didn't even look at it.
Oh, good for you. That's how you know.
So why are you keeping your new man a secret? Is there like a reason, or are you just like?
I don't feel like he's a secret. I posted him.
Oh, like
did you?
Do people know who he is?
No, people don't know. Like, I guess I thought you were asking like if he was like known, but
oh yeah.
No, I post his face. Like, I don't care if people see him. He's just like kind of private.
Oh.
Like his Instagram's private. He doesn't want like. He wouldn't come to the Gladiator premiere. He's like, absolutely not. Like, I just don't. He doesn't want anything to do with it, which is like such a green flag to me.
You've influenced me. Me and Pookie had a chat yesterday about like if he needs to make his Instagram private, and I was like, you know what? No, I trust you, whatever. But then again, I got my doubts. It's not like a him thing I'm worried about. It's just, I don't know. It's just other women messaging him. Yeah. And then I got something on my Snapchat story today, and it was like, yeah, Pookie's been texting this friend of his girlfriend. That's bullshit. There was one I saw in the comments. It was like, Kelby looks like a gay Mr. Beast.
Oh yeah,
I saw that, and I was like, what the fuck does that mean? I don't even think he looks like Mr. Beast.
Wait, Colby, is that Pookie?
Kelby.
Maybe a tad.
Kelby? What?
Kelby. Kelby.
Kelby.
Kelby.
You sounded so country when you said
Kelby.
that. Kelby. It is.
Kelby.
That's such a cute name, though. Everyone shits on it, too. I'm like, that's so cute.
I love that name. Do you guys think you'll name, like, your kids not something normal or no?
No.
I'm going to name mine after my best friend.
Oh.
Like McClay.
That's
It's going to be
cute.
after Maddie.
That's so cute.
I want kind of like a boy name, though, like we were talking about earlier, though. Like Blake, I like that. Like
Yeah.
Blake McClay. Don't be stealing my
for a
fucking
girl
baby
and a boy?
names. Just for like a girl. I haven't thought about boy names.
I
don't
only
know.
think about girl names, too, but I
I
have
only
a
think about
cat
boy
named
names.
Murphy, and even though her name is Murphy, my firstborn will be named Murphy no matter what.
Murphy. I love that.
And I'm going to have Murphy and Murphy for however many years Murphy's still alive.
I love that. That is golden. You haven't thought about any kid names, have you?
I only think about, like, boy names.
Really? Okay, well.
What you got?
Like, y'all are gonna be like, what the fuck? But I like Rigsby.
No,
I think it's so cute.
I
I don't
love
know
that.
why. See, I knew she was gonna make that face.
No, I was thinking, I was like,
what
that's
the
off of
fuck?
something, isn't it?
No,
I was
I was
like,
like, so. I think I heard it somewhere, and I was like, that's so cute.
That is cute. I feel like I've heard that somewhere too.
Maybe.
I hate when people start doing like crazy spellings though, and it'll be like Bailey, and it's like BAYLEGIH. Oh wait, fuck.
yeah. I'm almost high as fuck when she saw my birth
No, but
certificate.
that's
Don't
actually
mind
like
that.
people spell Haley that way, but it's like, you know when like it'll be like Amberly, and it's like,
And it's spelled with like LEIGH, and it's got like some other shit in it. And I'm like, what?
yeah. and
Imagine
it's
being
like,
a teacher and you're asking a kid like, how do you spell your name, baby? Oh, Blake, BLCKEY. Just
Yeah,
the
like
randomest
whatever
shit.
Elon
What
Musk
do you
was
spell?
doing.
Blackie.
And you know what? I should have thought about that before I made that comment.
Did you ever watch The Secret Life of Mormon Wives?
I haven't watched it, but people always say I look like one of the girls.
You do.
Who is it?
I can't remember her name. You look like one of them though. She does like
I've never watched it.
You look kind of like Demi. She's a bad bitch. I will say that. She's
I'm
a
like,
fucking
thank you in
bad
advance.
bitch.
I've never seen her, but
I got into it.
I come from like a pretty Mormon area. Like there was a lot of Mormons in my school. We had like seminary at my school.
I
And,
like that show.
It's just so interesting.
I was like, there's no way all this shit goes on in there.
I know. And like, do you think like the traditional Mormon community is like really offended by the show? I haven't actually seen it, so like
Probably. I could see
they're
it.
probably
pretty
mortified.
sure.
Yes, I'm sure.
They probably knew by then that they were like Jack Mormons.
So does
Is
every
that okay to
religion
say
do that?
Jack Mormon?
Do what?
Like, if you just, I don't know, go crazy or whatever, they like disown you. I know the Mennonites do it.
I had a girl in
Or
my,
Amish?
my high school. She was like one of my close friends, but she was dating a Mormon guy, converted. Then she like went on this like crazy drug binge, converted again. And it was like back and forth. And I was like, at what point are they like, you cannot come back?
Yeah, like,
And you can't be like re-virginized. Like you're supposed to be like a virgin.
yeah.
But then they like do soaking. Like, have you heard about soaking?
I found your friend.
What?
He's in my line.
Is it the net?
Oh
Dude,
my
he was
God.
over here sitting with me.
Oh, he's probably so fucked up swimming in there.
Oh,
Poor guy.
at least he died drunk. What did I
That's what
just
I'm
ask? I
saying.
forget.
Mormons.
Oh, have you heard about soaking?
Uh-uh.
Where they like a guy will like enter a woman and then they just stay still, and because there's no like actual thrusting, it's not legal.
They just sit there.
Yeah, they just
Like-
sit there, and like there's rumors that sometimes a third party will shake the bed so that it's like they're not personally making any movements, but like the world is moving, and so
Now, that's
therefore
just
they are
doing
as
too
well.
much.
No, but it's a thing.
The Amish do that.
That's-
Have you not heard of the bedsheet theory?
No.
Evidently, they cut a hole in it, like so they can't see each other, and they like put it over the woman, and then they put their pecker in the hole. And
I don't.
I'm
get
so
it.
serious. That's all
I-
Granny reads. Like
Like-
her smut books, it's like Amish smut books. I swear to you, there's like 10 in the couch. I'm so serious.
What's a smut book? Like a
Like
a
they're-
dirty book?
Did you not ever read that book, Icebreaker?
Uh-uh.
That shit was dirty. I really like that book. Hear me out. Need to read it.
I love when a book is like a little like crazy, but then it's like if anyone's read it, I'm like afraid to be in the airport and they
being
like
like,
know I'm like
yes.
low key reading like a porno.
I always get paranoid somebody's like looking over my shoulder if I'm in like public.
Me too. Or if you're watching like a scary movie or like a sexy movie on the plane or something,
You gotta
and
like,
I'm like
skip it just so
I have to
no
pretend I'm
one's-
not
yeah.
watching.
There's nothing worse than like when I'd be watching like a movie in my bedroom. If it was like a rainy day outside, you know, it was like a little cool outside, and I'd be watching all the 50 Shades movies, and Granny would open the door, I'd pause that motherfucker. I'd be like, "Yes, Granny." And they'd be paused at the nastiest part, and she's like, "What the fuck is that?" And I'm like, I don't know, some movie that come on."
I love it.
It's
Granny
just an awkward
probably watches
conversation.
those too, though. She reads.
No,
the freaking
Granny likes her
Amish.
soap operas. She loves those.
And there's nothing more sexual than a soap opera,
That's what I'm
honestly.
saying.
yeah, that's kind of gross. Ew, I just thought about that.
Granny's a girl too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
Poor
probably
Granny
had
girl.
a hawk Tuah phase.
I need to ask her that. She probably smacked me in my mouth. Bless her heart.
That's
She
so
kills
interesting
me.
to think. I don't even like to think about that.
I don't want to think about it either. Because, like, sometimes she'll go, like, she's divorced my pawpaw. And so he, like, lives in our backyard in his little cabin.
I
but
love that.
sometimes she'll go up there.
He's
and
like
she'll
me,
eat
like you
breakfast
can't
with
get
him.
rid of me.
Yeah, he's just up there. He don't ever bother nobody. He always waves at us, you know, carries on about his business with his little dog. But sometimes she'll go up there, and I can't ever find her. And she'll be up there for a while. And she's like, "Oh, he cooked me breakfast." Did he? Did he cook you breakfast, Granny?
Honestly, though, I think I'm with her on that one. I think that's okay.
I don't want to think about it, though. Like,
Honestly, I get it.
Yeah, and it's just convenience right in your backyard.
don't you ever say that to me about my Granny.
I hope my ex-husband loves me enough to move in my backyard.
Well, they were still married when he moved in the backyard.
Oh.
Oh, that's how you know.
Yeah.
And then he went to prison for a few years because he shot. Okay, I better not say that.
Happens to everybody, honestly.
Yeah, he's just a little goofy. We still love him, though.
Yeah, I don't have a family member that hasn't been to prison. Not even one.
I feel like I have a bunch that's been, like, in and out of jail.
Me too. It's like a rite of passage.
I agree.
Except for me, I'm the only one who hasn't been to prison.
I haven't either.
Yeah.
I like how you think.
I think I'd have a good time in prison. Honestly, my mom went to federal prison, and she loved it in there. It's like camp.
I
You
wonder
have,
if
like,
my mom's ever
iPads.
been to federal prison. I know she's been to jail. A lot.
Jail sucks. I think jail sucks and state prison sucks, but federal prison, like you have iPads and like hair salons.
That'd be kind of fun, though.
Yeah, exactly. And like free food, no rent,
That's true.
structure, time. I'm like, prison's amazing. Sometimes I like low key like want my mom to go to prison. I'm like, that would be so good for her.
Bless her.
Yeah. But Martha Stewart went there.
She went to
Did you-
prison?
That's true.
Martha Stewart?
What?
Haley.
Don't she cook?
Yeah, she cooked.
What?
She was cooking up some
She ain't cooking up.
some illegal stock information. She went to prison for like trade, like she was owned like a bunch of stock in a company, I think, and then they were about to go under or something, and she sold like mysterious, like she had a tip, like they told her like, listen, like you should sell, and she did, and then she went to prison for it, which honestly, like I would do if somebody tipped me off and was like, oh, you're about to lose a bunch of money, I would have done it too. But it's like
Honestly,
Honestly.
same.
but also, like, how can you control if someone gives you the tip or not? Like, what if they just told me that and now I just had to do it? But she only went for like a year, but it was like one of her biggest things. She got like, Martha Stewart got canceled. And then she wasn't back until she lost like billions of dollars, had to sell her company. But then she did the
Yeah.
Justin Bieber roast. Honestly, you have to just watch her documentary. This is
You
not
also
where I'm
have
getting
her on
all
the
this
Cancel
information.
podcast.
I don't know if Martha would come on the canceled podcast. But Martha, you're welcome if you want to come. I would die. I'm obsessed with her.
So, are you excited about coming back from being canceled?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if there's such a thing as coming back from being canceled, but
I feel like
I'm
you
I'm
did.
hopeful. I
Yeah.
try.
You got any tips to keep us away from it?
I don't know. If I knew how to stay away from it, I would have hopefully not been canceled to begin with. But
Fair enough.
yeah, I mean, Tana's like really helpful in it. She'll like talk to me about it because obviously she's been canceled a million times, and she's like there's just nothing you can do. You know what I mean?
I just
Like,
don't see Tana not being canceled. It's fucking Tana. She says anything she thinks of. That's what I like most about her, though.
yeah, and she's got tougher skin than I do, so she's like, you just can't. You know what I mean? Like, it's your job. Like, you have to keep pushing. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what I've done. But she, like, I don't know. She's inspirational. She's like, they call
She
her like
really
cockroach
is.
of the internet because she's just like, she just won't go.
You
And
can't
I'm like,
squish
she's
her.
like, she's like your grandpa. She's like me
Like,
in a
she's
relationship.
never really canceled. Like,
Yeah.
she's
Well, you have
not.
to be like, if some like you have to say like, oh, I'm canceled. Like, you have to disappear
Yeah.
to be canceled, and she just hasn't in history. So
Yeah.
she was kind of like helpful in that. She was like, well, just keep posting. Like, there's just nothing you can do.
I freaking love her.
She's amazing.
When I met her at poker, and where did I meet her at? Was it the bathroom?
Poker, mhm.
I love that woman. As soon as I laid eyes on her, I was like,
She
It
looks
was just
so
one of those, I was like,
unreal.
oh my
I was
God.
like, dude, she's perfect.
She
first
is
off.
perfect.
Like,
I'm
what
obsessed
the
with her.
heck?
I feel like she's like, people like, because she's like known to be like a face tuner. I feel like people assume that she's not gonna be like.
Yeah, and you see her in person, and she looks like
Hell
she's
no.
been face tuned in person.
I know,
I'm
and she
like,
pisses
dude,
me off. I'm
how-
like, get out of face
literally,
app.
I
Like,
was
you
like-
look perfect.
she serves every bit of it. She got ass, face, titties. She got it all, man.
I know, and she's smart, and she's rich, and she's everything.
Fuck yeah. You just can't beat Tana.
You can't. And there's
So-
also no one like her.
No, there really isn't. How did you guys meet?
We just met at a random party, and like her whole group is all influencers. So I just like kind of like we like ended up there one day and never left.
So was it her podcast, or did you guys start it out together?
It was her podcast, but she had called me the day of and was like, "Will you just be on the first episode?" And it was originally 3 of us, me, her, and our friend Hunter, and then I just was on every episode after that. And
Were
so
you nervous?
I was so nervous. Like in the beginning, I'm sure you guys have experienced it too. But
No,
like,
exactly. That's,
in the beginning, it's
yeah.
just like it's not natural. Like it feels strange. Like even if it is like a conversation with your best friend, it feels like weird because it's like there's cameras.
Yeah.
That's exactly how it was for us, especially because we wasn't like in the influencer world. Like we were not used to any of it.
It's strange, and still like we struggle a little bit. Like it's admirable that you guys have like guests. Like we can't have guests because like neither of us are good. Well, she's better than I am, but like we struggle with like interviewing and not talking over a guest, and like we just suck at it. So we try to just do only us.
I'm socially
that's what we
awkward
want to do. We
sometimes.
want to do like a podcast with just us, like an episode at least.
Yeah, you should like sprinkle them in because like sometimes when people like want to just watch you, like if someone comes in that they don't know, they're not interested in the episode. You know what
That's
I mean?
Yeah.
what like a lot of people tell us too.
Like, we want to hear what y'all have to say. And we're like,
And
You
when
should,
it's
you should, and that's when you'll like really like.
exactly like when it's just us, like you'll get so much funny shit out of Haliey, and like everyone will love it.
That's the thing. Like the best market for podcasts is like best friend conversations. I feel like, at least in our experience, like when we have a guest on, every single time without fail, it could be like the best guest ever in our opinion, and the comments will be like, "We want solo episodes."
fuck yeah. I saw Tana do one. I think she was in Hawaii one time. And she done it like on her balcony on her phone. I was like, I envy this woman. She can do it anywhere.
She's just so entertaining. She can make a story out of anything. It's like the most amazing thing in the world.
What was it her and her boyfriend were for Halloween? I was giggling.
They were Avatar.
Sharpay and
Oh yeah. And
What's his name?
Corbin Blue, whatever his character's name was.
Chad.
Oh
Chad.
yes, I do remember seeing that.
I saw it and I was like, all right, they win. They won it.
They were so funny. They dressed up as Avatar because they like they got caught up watching Avatar porn,
What?
which
I didn't know that.
I didn't know it existed, but apparently there's like pretty much everything you could possibly imagine out there. So,
There's a lot of sick things on the internet.
but I just can't imagine. Like, is there really a market for that? Like, are there people who are searching like Avatar porn? I mean, apparently.
Yeah.
Well,
how did she?
I got
What made him
traumatized.
think of that though?
Did you ever have, you obviously had class with like all the football players and shit. Do you know what nugget porn is?
Is it
It's
little
sick.
people?
It's sick. It's, what was it? Was nugget porn the one with no limbs? Or was it the midget
No, it's
porn?
little people.
They showed me one with no limbs one time. Like, it was just these two people, they had no limbs. And they were like, I don't even know what you call that. They couldn't, you know. do nothing.
You know what? Some people like that shit. So,
But it
why
seems
is it
like
a
almost so
thing?
specific because it's like how many people in the world don't have limbs?
Right.
And then out of those people, how many want to get into the adult film industry? So it's really special, actually.
There's a lot of weird shit on the internet.
Oh. Well,
Did you see Mike Tyson's cheeks?
I did. Do you guys think that was intentional?
I thought it was funny.
I think it was
I don't
hilarious. I thought
know.
it was like an Office bit, but then everyone's like, Netflix is gonna get sued. Like,
Yeah, I saw that.
but I think it was intentional. Like, why else would his cheeks just be out?
right. I keep seeing TikToks of him, and I just want to give him a hug.
I heard too.
I seen him in a Bumblebee costume, and I was like, stop.
Did you watch his Barbie unboxing?
Yes.
When he had the little strawberry shortcake doll.
He's like so sweet. And
He's so sweet. It was
Like-
depressed. Did you guys watch? Well, of course you did. You
Yeah.
went.
Yeah.
Were you there?
I was so
Oh my God, how
sad.
fun.
It was so much fun, but
I hated
was
watching him
sad.
get hit because I'm like, he's older.
Yeah.
that was your and Pookie's first outing together, right?
Yeah. For the most part, besides like Target and stuff. But we weren't together because me and you sat together and then him and Maddie sat in the
Yeah.
box thingy together. So I don't know. I feel like the effects didn't hit like they should have because
Yeah.
he wasn't with me the whole time.
But we were still walking around with them at the event.
Yeah, did you not hear that crowd when we were getting on the golf
Yeah,
cart?
that's
They're
what
like,
I'm saying.
"Poopie!"
Pookie's
Oh my
got
God,
fans
that's
now.
hilarious.
It scared me.
Does this overwhelm him? Like all of.
I think he eats it up personally.
He likes it. He likes a little
I think
bit of
he's
attention.
excited.
I think
which is a
everybody
good thing,
does. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're lying if you say you don't like it.
Right.
Like in some capacity, it's exciting and it's fun.
I mean, shit. When all this shit first started happening with me, I was like, okay, that's
Yeah, because
fucking
you already
weird.
had Pookie for like years at that point, right?
Yeah.
So was that so excited? I would have felt so cunt. I would have been like, check this one out. Look what I did.
I was excited. He
And
felt
also,
so
he was
bad.
involved, right?
He's
Didn't you
like,
say? Like, didn't you say it in the video?
which one?
Pookie, like in the hot
Yeah, I
tour
love
video?
you, Pookie. Where's the hat at for? Oh shit! I got you a present. My dumb ass.
Oh my god.
I'm glad I said that.
Oh my god, this is the best day of my life. I'm gonna wear this every day. And it literally looks like what I'm wearing right now. I knew the color
Oh, that matches
scheme.
perfectly.
It does match perfect.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
I think I left mine at your house.
What's the most embarrassing online moment you've had?
Well, I know mine.
Go ahead.
What is it?
Maybe getting canceled.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, that
Getting
does count.
canceled or honestly, like everything with like, I don't know. Do you have one?
I'm gonna say that video. You know the one where I was singing Megan Maroney song,
Oh, yeah.
and everybody said I'm pigeon-toed. Fuck y'all.
Oh, no.
I thought it was the cutest video ever.
Wait,
People are
wanna-
mean.
And I went to the
People are
comments
so
and
mean.
They were.
That's now I literally have one. You made me think of one. My glam bot. Okay, I was so excited about my glam bot. I thought I
got to do
ate
one of
that
those?
up, and it was
Oh,
on like the most. It was literally like there was a compilation of the most awkward glam bots, and I was on it, and I was like, I posted it. Like I grid posted it myself. Like I liked it that much, and then everyone was
See,
like, "Oh
I hate
no."
that.
I do too. Like you post something you feel so good about, and everybody's like, "What the fuck is this?"
Right.
And you're like,
Like that video.
That's how I
thought
found
it
out I
was
had a
the-
big forehead. Like
"Dude, evidently I got a lazy eye. I ain't got a lazy eye. I just got a twitch."
I have a Twitch too.
It's
See?
just when you smile too hard, it goes
I get
a
a
little.
little-
Yeah, that's okay. You're just really happy.
I take it back. The most embarrassing video is the one they posted to me this weekend when I was on the fucking dance floor. Fuck that shit.
That wasn't even embarrassing. It was fucking
You
hilarious.
should never be embarrassed to be fun.
Exactly. Thank
I was
you.
boogieing. Chelsea said, "Oh no, her jacket's coming off." That shit was funny.
What's something that recently humbled you?
Oh.
Is it the same?
Yeah, probably. Honestly, the internet just humbles me every single day. Like, I'll feel good about myself, and then I'll check, like, my comments, and it'll be like, this is the most awkward person. Like, even just last night, I was so, like, excited at the Gladiator premiere. I was, like, feeling so good. And everyone's like, why are her arms always like that? And I'm like, how do you even do wrong arms?
Like, I'm glad we're not the only ones that get shit like that.
Like it's
like
just a
at the
stupid
fight, we
comment.
were so
like, why
excited.
Are you?
Like,
I understand something that's valid, like you're upset about something like valid, but I literally there was a video the other day about how I was blinking too hard in the Jeffree Star episode.
Dude, I love
And,
him.
like,
people
honestly,
will
they were
find
right. I was like-
anything.
But like,
The internet literally just picks out anything they can find wrong with you. But you'll click on their profile picture and it's like them like just cheesing in their mom's basement or something.
my
I'm
favorite
like,
is, and I'm sure you get this too, but it's follow back.
Yes,
Like,
exactly.
why are you writing like horrible things about me and then following me? And you follow like 30 people.
It's
Yeah.
really just people who are unhappy with themselves.
Exactly.
That's
I've
all
never
it is.
written a hate comment, and
Exactly.
you know,
The only time I get that way is when I see something in my comments I don't like about like my friends or something.
Same.
Like I saw
you.
one about Grace O'Malley a few weeks ago. That shit tore me up. I was in the comments eating that shit. It pissed
I'm
me off
obsessed
so
with
bad.
And
Grace
she's
O'Malley.
like literally like the best person I've ever
She's such
met.
a sweetheart. Like I don't understand how anybody couldn't like her. And I read something. And it really just.
it's just
set me
miserable
off.
people. And miserable people just want to make other people miserable. But Grace O'Malley's like actually my favorite person. on the
Exactly.
planet.
Like she's just happy to fucking be there. Leave her the hell alone. So
Yeah, humbling internet.
Is there any celebrity that you guys would use as a hall pass?
Ooh.
I'm content with my man, and that is my answer.
No.
That is my answer right there. I ain't
I'm
getting
like,
in
shit,
trouble.
that's not my answer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm totally kidding, but I just had this conversation last night because Paul Mescal is in Gladiator, and he's so. Did you watch like? Do you know Paul Mescal?
Nope.
He's new to me because I like just only have seen him in Normal People, but I knew he was gonna be there last night, and I was straight up told my boyfriend, I'm like, check it out, I'm going for Paul, and he's like, go have fun. Like he's so secure. He's like, okay. I would
that's a
never
man.
actually do anything because I love him, but he like, I mean, he's so hot.
You ever seen what's his name? Ian Somerhalder?
Oh yes, of course you watch
Okay,
Vampire
ma-
Diaries.
Fuck yeah, I love Vampire Diaries. I guess that'd be mine.
Okay.
So good, but like as Damon,
Yeah.
like
I
kill
love
me,
that.
please.
Okay, let's see. Is there anyone you'd get in the boxing ring with?
Oh fuck. Honestly, like I've thought about like knowing how much money they make. I'm like, shit, I'll fight someone.
That's
like,
what I'm saying. Beat my ass for 20 million. Hell, I don't give a damn.
should we fight each other and just like contractually like
I'd laugh my ass off.
we would
I
have
couldn't
so
be
much
serious.
fun.
It's gotta be somebody I actually hate though. I
No,
feel
but like I would. Too many people would rally behind you. I would get insecure. Like
no, they rally behind you. They
no,
like,
I
beat
feel
her
like
ass.
especially like the fighting community, they would be like, "Ah, Tuah!" Like so excited.
They got one time to boo me though, and I'm gonna cry.
I would.
That's
Yeah,
something I'm
that's the thing. I don't
mortified
have
of.
tough enough skin for it. But
I don't either.
if for the right payout, I will fight any. I'll fight Mike Tyson.
At this
You know
point,
what? Hell yeah, me too.
who would you fight, Chelsea?
You? No, I'm just fucking. I'm just
You know
kidding.
you wouldn't
I
fight
wouldn't. I
me.
couldn't actually. I say I would, but I wouldn't.
Chelsea's got
Um,
JoJo.
JoJo would beat my ass.
JoJo
Yeah,
would
that's what I'm
beat my
saying.
ass. too.
JoJo would. I'd be knocked out in the first 3 seconds.
She could go like 3v1 and
I
Yeah,
ended up
that's
really
what I'm
liking
saying.
her
JoJo
though.
could take all of us.
Honestly,
I love JoJo
if she was to
I
even
thought she
like
was a
walk
sweetheart.
she is, and I fuck with JoJo.
I do too. She's
Me too.
what do
I've
you call
gone
it?
back
That's
and
my
forth.
hot
Like I get
take.
confused sometimes.
Chelsea, holiday season's coming up. You know what would be exciting to have for it?
What?
$100,000 for gift shopping, nothing too big. If only there was a way to make $100,000 so I can get every gift I could possibly want. And ideally making that $100K while having fun and watching sports. Oh wait! Better Picks is the only pick 'em fantasy app where you can win $100,000 all NFL season long. You're one Better Picks lineup away from winning $100,000. Download Better, make an $100K lineup, and go have the best holiday season of your life.
Download better, play better picks.
She came on canceled. I had like a minute where I was like, I don't know if I'm on Team JoJo, but she really won me back lately.
No,
like,
yeah, that was me at
That
first.
was us.
It was like before I met her. Like I was like, I don't know, she kind of scares me. Then I met her and I was like, wait, I fuck with you.
I think she's
her.
just like a brilliant business person. Like I think she's 10 steps ahead, and we all just like didn't get it until we got it. You know what I mean?
and
Yeah.
how she deals with hate. Like I love
That's how
it.
she won me over.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
she gets she gets hated on like every day. Like I always see something on TikTok of her and it's just fucking mean. But she's still out here having fun with it. And she's happy.
So much richer than all of us, and
Yeah.
I just, you know, I
And has a
respect that.
car with her face on it.
I think she has 4 cars with her face on it.
Dude, I want to drive one. She told me I could.
Yeah, she has. I think to cancel, she brought her Lambo truck with her face on it.
That is so sick. JoJo's so swag.
She's
She
just
has
marches to the beat of her
craziest
own
ideas.
drum.
Yeah.
All right, I got one more question for you. What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy?
Oh, see, I should have been prepared for this question, and I'm so scared of it. I don't know. I'm known for like being, and I hate to say this, but I'm like such a just like lay there, like dead fish. That's me. That's my like normal move. I have no hawk Tuah in me. I've got.
It takes a real woman to admit that, though.
And you know what? I'm not ashamed of it. And there is a market for that. And I'm tired of people coming for me for it because some people just like that. Like, it's normal. I think missionary is. So I'm like, fuck.
I'm proud.
That's okay, though.
It takes a real woman to admit that.
Yeah, I don't know if I have a good answer.
She wins. She wins at all of the questions.
She does. What was the trick that Tana was talking about on FaceTime?
Oh, God. That's like... It's something I discovered by accident, and it's so mortifying, but it's not even something in bed. It's like literally a masturbation situation. But on tour, like, I was in a real extenuating circumstance.
No,
and
I understand. Don't explain yourself to me. I fucking understand.
It was like honestly, it was an emergency. Okay, and I used a vibrator on the toilet. Like, what? not obviously while I was going to the bathroom, but like there was nowhere to go. I couldn't be in the shower because the shower was flooding. And I just sat on the toilet, and it was like actually a life-changing experience. And I should be ashamed to admit that, but it was so life-changing that I would be doing everyone a disservice to not tell you about it. So just try. Don't knock it till you try it. Sitting up. You don't have to be on the toilet, but the toilet is convenient because there's a hole. You know what I mean?
You gotta be the funniest motherfucker I've ever met.
No, but I'm not kidding. And now it's like, how do I explain this to a man? Because it's like I have to be sitting up because laying. It just isn't the same thing. So I'll be upright, and that's just it. And I told Tana this, and it's like I don't know how to say this without being offensive, but I go complete Stephen Hawking, like paralyzed, because it's like I literally can't move. And you know what? That's my
hot take.
One move that'll make you go crazy.
That's her hot take.
Yeah. And I've said too much.
Wow. Well, thank you for coming on Talk to Her. We will definitely not forget you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Tana, we will see you next, right? Hey, y'all, I hope you enjoyed the show. And if you haven't gotten yourself any Talk to Her merch,
be sure to click the link in the description below so we can match.
Tag me and Talk to Her while you're watching the episode.
And let us know what you think.
And before you go, don't forget, subscribe to that thing.